Lion King. I'm sorry, okay? All right, she's talking about Simba and Scar. I'm sorry. What's up, everybody? This is your girl, Egyptia.
And I'm Mari, and we're Guiding Goddess Fitness, back with video number 2.
Yes, so welcome back. We're going to start finally peeling the layers. Last video, we talked about a little bit of what brought us here and how we started. So now we're going to talk about self-confidence and just that whole stepping stone on how we got here and how self-confidence has a lot to do with why we are here. And you guys are going to get to know about Shamari's story and how she got there. So that's really exciting. Yes. So tune in.
To see you guys. Well, not see you guys, but happy to feel the energy of you guys being here with us.
Yes.
So today we're going to be diving into self-confidence and kind of giving you guys an overview of what got us here today with our fitness journey and everything like that. I know for me, my story, you can sum it up, but I mean, it's pretty, it's a pretty lengthy story, but I don't mind just summing it up for you guys and letting you guys know.
Lengthy's good. I think the good details on how it got here, because I think the reason why is because it's very prominent for people to know because of like that really made you who you are today.
Yes.
Because who she was, well, I would say like 5 years ago, versus who she is today. Hell, when I met her, two opposite people. So,
and I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the journey. I'm grateful for where I came from. I'm grateful for the trials and tribulations. I'm grateful for all that, because if I didn't go through that, I wouldn't be who I am now. And then, you know, having a baby. Whew.
I was there. Shout out to Saya.
Having a baby can really change your whole mindset. And for me, it's like I've always wanted to be a certain way my whole life. And I just didn't have that confidence. When I was younger, I had very low self-esteem. Not very low, but it was definitely low. I didn't really feel, it's like I knew I was pretty, but I just didn't feel that. And
what makes you not feel that?
I'm not sure. It's just like, you know, the way I look and then the way other people look, you know what I'm saying? It kind of basically like I was saying on the last video, a lot of things that they put in front of our faces, they make it seem like you're supposed to be that particular way.
Yeah, because when you think about it, back in the early 2000s, which is actually when we met, it was really like the racial ambiguous woman, kind of like was like a splash of black, but not really black. Or she was very thin and slim waist, and we've always battled with our weight, so we were always on the more chubbier side. So I get what you're saying.
And then, you know, like even with, you know, the opposite sex, you know what I'm saying? Like the bigger girls don't really get the love. Well, then, because now
she got the love though. Every time boys just who your girl out over there? Oh, that's my best friend Shamari. Oh, she look good. Well, her boyfriend at? I'm like, stop, because you can't. Don't.
Yes, but it was of course. It's nothing like feeling it yourself. Like somebody can tell you this and that or whatever the case may be, but it's nothing like knowing and feeling that yourself.
Amen.
And like, you know, just now my self-confidence is like through the roof. Like it's through, nobody can't tell me nothing. And it's not even being cocky or being arrogant. It's more of just knowing all the work I put in to get here. And I know what it took. And I put that faith in myself and done it. Like I did it. And like fitness was something that what was the first thing that I actually legit put my mind to and did it. And it was so amazing to me, the reward at the end, seeing my body change and putting in that work and just understanding that this is what needs to be done. Like, to love yourself, you have to love yourself. Like literally love yourself inside and out. That's why anybody I talk to, even Raina, I always tell her, like, you have to love yourself and what you're going, you have to love yourself through the process. And that's with anything in life. You have to love what you're going through at the time, because you know where you're going and where you're headed. And you know, for me, that's what I always think about. I think about even though I may be going through this right now, I know where I'm heading, and I'm going through this for a reason, because it's going to make me stronger. It's going to make me better, so I can get to where I need to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I think, us being women, we all battle with things within ourselves, and
especially self-confidence. That's a big thing.
Yeah.
Some of us, we get in like bad relationships because of like lack of self-confidence. We like use substances in order to kind of, or we dress a certain way because of our self-confidence. Sometimes we make a lot of times we can cover up a lot of our beauty because we don't have that confidence.
Yeah.
For you, because I think, do you feel like your confidence came when you became a mom? Was that synonymous, or was it like you knew your confidence wasn't up to par when you had Saya, and then when later on that's when you were like, I gotta get this changed, or how did that come?
So before I had Saya, like I said, I had confidence. I've never just had the confidence that I should have had, but I've always had a slight bit of confidence, you know what I'm saying? But then when I had Saya, that's what really put that fire in my ass. Like, okay, like I want to be this for my son. I want to be this type of mother, you know what I'm saying? Things like that. And it's like, it was huge for me. Like, I have a boy, so he's gonna want to play. He's gonna want to run around, things like that. And this may not be important to other people, you know what I'm saying? But that was very important to me. Like, I knew that when I walk up steps, I'll be about to die.
Should I still be about to die?
It'd be a struggle, man. Like, so I'm like, but it'd be like,
but no, when you have too much weight on your body, like, going up like one flight of stairs, it's like you can't.
It's rough. You know what I'm saying? So, for me, I just felt like I needed to do something different. Like, I was tired of feeling this way, and then the things that I was feeling, like self-doubt, and then being a new mother, trying to, get into the rhythm of things of how to be a mother.
Yeah.
Because there's no manual for being a mother. You just kind of gotta go with the flow. So for me, learning how to be a mother and knowing the type of mother that I want to be for my son, that helped me tremendously, because I knew that I'm his mom. He looks to me for the self-confidence. I have to instill that in him. Yeah. So how can I instill that in him when I don't fully believe it or feel it within myself?
Yeah. And then also, like, you're the first relationship with a woman that he's ever going to experience.
Right.
So that is very monumental. Yeah. You had that mindset.
Yeah.
And I think you started talking like that when he was barely a month old, too.
Right. Because I felt like I have to do something. Like, I can't keep moving the way that I'm moving. I can't keep having these thoughts the way that I'm having. Like, I have to think more positive. I have to do what's best for me and figure out what I need to do. Like moms out there, do whatever you need to do to build that self-confidence. Whatever you need to do. Whether it's going to sit outside for a little bit, just for a breather, to have some fresh air, or just anything, because it's definitely a whole different ballgame when you have a baby. So, and moms, we take on a lot. We do a lot. We're trying to handle the baby, things like that, and we forget about ourselves like that.
Yeah.
Just like that, because we're trying to be in these roles and things like that. But we have to make that time for ourselves. We have to, because we play a big role. I don't care what nobody say.
You guys do. I mean,
I don't care what nobody say. I mean, listen.
Not shaming no dads or nothing, because the dads always be coming when we talk about mothers, but that's not what we're trying to say. Dads are important too.
Yes, dad are
but a mom, like,
and even the dad needs the mom. Like, not just for the kid, but the dad needs the mom too. Like, there's just something about being a mom. Like, we take on a lot, and we forget about ourselves. Like, take time to yourself. Go run. Go ride bikes. Do whatever. It don't even have to be fitness. Go get your toes done. Get your hair done. Get your nails done. Do whatever you want. Roll in the flow if you want to.
Roll on the floor.
Do whatever.
Why did I just imagine you rolling on the floor and I'm just walking in? Just see you roll down. What are you doing? Having me time?
Listen. Do whatever makes you feel comfortable. It makes you feel in your own skin. Like, it's okay. Like, even with your body's changed a lot because you had a baby.
Yeah.
Don't be hard on yourself in the beginning. I was very hard on myself in the beginning, which is why I didn't go through my journey. I didn't start my journey till
Sai was like 8 months.
Yeah, he was like 8-9 months when I started my journey. So it's like it takes time. It definitely takes time, but don't be hard on yourself, because at the end of the day, like I said in the last video, we are very powerful. Like, women are very powerful, and we take on a lot. We do a lot. Our bodies handle a lot, and you just gotta make sure that you do what you need to do for yourself. Like, it's okay if you have stretch marks. I got zebra stripes. I got tiger stripes. Whatever animal in the zoo you want to say.
We took you guys to the Lion King. I'm sorry, okay? All right, she's talking about Simba and Scar. I'm sorry.
Listen, I'm telling you, all the any animal you want to think of in the zoo, I got the stripe, okay? But listen, it's okay. It's okay, because all of that came from a beautiful blessing, like, and that's amazing within itself, is knowing that your body can do all that. And even it has slight changes, like stretch marks and stuff like that, but those are slight changes. You just brought a whole human in this world.
Yeah,
a whole human. Like, it's okay. It's okay. And don't worry about these people on social media that be snapping back like that, baby. It's all right.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what's the remedy. They must be using that sculpting machine that costs like $1,000 a session. Cause
listen, I'm not sure what they're doing. You know, I don't have nothing against people who go the surgery route or whatever the case may be. But for me, it just makes me feel better knowing that I put in that work to get to my goal, without having to take the, I don't want to say the easy way out, but
no more convenient. Maybe, but it's not convenient because it costs a lot.
I'm gonna say I don't really know. That's just me. I just feel like I would rather put in that work and see that work that I put in, rather than, you know, do something like surgery. That's just my personal opinion. And I know, you know, all women struggle with different things. You know what I'm saying? There's some women who have been trying to lose weight for years, and we know that. Yeah, because
it's like for us, I feel like both of us, like, it's like I remember I did, and I kept it up for a really long time.
Yeah.
And then I came home, I gained weight, and then you had gained the weight already. Then we would like lose some weight, and then we'll gain it back, and then and it wasn't until like maybe a year ago we were like, bro, we gotta do something, and to keep this shit up.
Because like I said, I know some people get frustrated, and it is very discouraging to do everything you can to try to lose this weight, and it's just not giving you what you want. You know what I'm saying? So I understand some people get to that point where that's their last resort. Like, they feel like they've tried what they can do and they need to go, you know, get surgery, and that's perfectly fine. Like I said, but my experience, you know, overall, just being a mom really just taught me a different type of strength, like a whole different type of strength. I felt like I was Superwoman, which I should say I feel like I was, because I am.
Exactly.
I am.
I mean, the fact that like after you had Zaya, like you just said, you know what? I'm ready to change my whole mindset, my body, my mind, my spirit, all the things. And then literally, I think by the time, was it last March? That was when you kind of lost pretty much like
majority
of the weight.
Yeah, last March.
Yeah, and like last March came, and I'm like, where's the rest of you at? Like, what?
Girl,
every time I would see her, it's like she kept losing weight. I'm like, what are you doing? Girl, dancing. And that's what she had gotten into, was like dancing for a workout. So sometimes she would, you know, ask me to come after I would get off from work. Those things are rough.
Yeah.
And that's when I knew, like, yeah. And then also, like, when you know, she taught me about, like, the eating habit part, because, yo, we like to eat. We are foodies. Like, whenever we get together, we love to eat. Like, we love to eat. So we really, like, the both of us had to make a conscious decision of, like, we need to start eating, not because we want to eat.
Take it easy.
We need to, like, eat because we're actually hungry.
Leave the food where it's at.
Yeah, just leave it. Just leave it. Just let it go. How many times a day do you eat?
So my appetite fluctuates. Like, sometimes I may want to eat 3 times a day. Sometimes I may want to eat in the morning for breakfast and You know, I may not be hungry like for the rest of the day. Like,
Mhm.
but it's just like I feel like my body has kind of trained itself to where if you're not hungry, you don't need to eat. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like trained itself to do that. But girl, it's been a journey for us. It's been a whole journey. But I'm so happy that we can give back and show you guys our journey and help you guys relate to us, because I know sometimes we feel like we don't have anybody out there who's like us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I'm not a mom and I got roles. I shouldn't have no excuse to have no roles because I didn't give birth yet. That's okay because everybody's body is different. So, of course, that's definitely the reason why we're doing this, because we want to show you guys and bring you guys in on that whole journey, because everybody's body is different, everybody's story is different, and that's why, you know, I always say it's always good to have an accountability partner, because I love that we're doing this together, because you know, it's not just about me, it's not just about you, but
Right.
it's bigger than us, because
Yes.
we're really trying to give back and give good energy to the rest of the community and to you lovely goddesses.
Yes. It's definitely great. We just want to get you guys rolling with, you know, asking y'all questions like what motivates you, you know, giving y'all experiences that we've had that you might go through, but you know you don't know where to go or how you're gonna get through it or things like that. But we want to be that voice for you and let you know that you're everything. You're a goddess. You're here for a reason. You mean something, and that confidence is gonna come. Don't beat yourself up about it. Everything happens for a reason. With, like I said, anything that you do, it starts with self. It starts with your mind and what you think and what you speak over yourself. If you speak negatively over yourself and say things like you don't feel like you can do this or that, I understand. There is times where we get to where we get very frustrated and we're like, I just can't do this. But you have to really be strong and try to tell yourself that you are better than this. You're going to be better than this. And you mean something. Like, and I just feel like this whole Guiding Goddess Fitness thing is for us to spread that love and that energy, as Raina said. Like, we just want to give you guys everything that we have and all the experience that we went through to help someone else. Because when we were going through them, I mean, we had each other, you know what I'm saying? Which was great, you know what I'm saying? We had each other, but, you know, at the same time, when we were going through those things, we didn't know what the outcome was going to be.
Right,
you know
especially those times of crying and being
Yes.
tired of not fitting this, not fitting that, not
Yes.
feeling good about yourself.
Yes. So this whole episode was about trying to gain that self-confidence and understand who you are and what you mean to yourself, not only to people around you, but to yourself, and love yourself entirely through it all, through all the processes, through the crying, through the times where you got a role that you don't just like. Just love it. Love that little role, and I promise you love that role good enough,
It'll go away.
it'll just be like,
Because
oh
mine
my
is
God.
starting to. So yeah, it'll go away eventually. Just take your time. Absolutely. Take your time. Don't stress too much about it. Make sure you love on yourself throughout this journey.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think we are good to go on this one. Thank you guys for coming back, and we'll see you guys next time.
Yes. Like, subscribe, share. Make sure you comment. We love feedback. Let us know if you would like to see anything or if you have any questions about anything. We're definitely open to that. Also follow us on Instagram, Guiding Goddess Fitness. Follow Raina at Egyptia on Instagram and me on Mari B on Instagram. And like I said, we love to see your comments and your feedback of letting us know if we provided motivation for you or been an inspiration. We definitely love that, because it's exactly what our goal is. Our ultimate goal is to just make you feel good.
Yes, absolutely. Well, next time, guys.
Next time. Bye.